You guys are all doing really well today. It's Monday, beginning of the week, and let me tell you, so far today, it's been a freaking Monday for me. Hi, Queen, how are you? Okay, Hulu, thank you for the lurk. But yeah, today is our Mental Health Monday. I have Vader in the party. We're gonna just chat about mental health things while I play some Sims. I'm tired too. I've been working on Strat's house today off stream. Over the weekend, I worked on my house, moved my sim out of our apartment to make room for Vader's sim. And before we get started on making Vader's sim, I'm actually going to show you guys Strat's house. I'm going to finish his house because I'm almost done. I'm going to show you Strat, and then we'll hop over to my family because I added my husband and my kids. Show you everybody there and our house, and then we will hop back over to our main house and we'll make Vader and revamp my old apartment for Vader. So let me unmute and undeafen here. Let me hydrate. Oh, I forgot to refill my water. That's what I forgot to do. I got distracted. I made myself some tea because I'm tired. I didn't want to drink another energy drink because I'm almost out. So anyway, let's go here. I am working on Strat's backyard right now. Unmute. You guys should be able to hear Vader now.
Oh, definitely.
Love making people hydrate. That's why I put it on a timer.
Yes.
Because everybody loves to make me hydrate.
Yes. I think it's because it's like, you know that whenever we start streaming, kind of like forget to take care of ourselves, and like,
Well,
that's their way of being able to make sure that they're doing that.
Yeah, at one point I had kind of spammed Kat, and then she came in and gave me payback, and then her brother joined in on the payback. So that's what happened with me specifically.
It is like the most passive-aggressive form of
yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like,
I'm your friend.
Drown
Drink a bunch of water. So today was officially my last day of therapy because I can't, we can't afford it anymore. And I have been thinking about recently doing like a mental health podcast where I team up with other people who stream and have found solace and comfort in gaming as their form of coping things. Be a good idea. My therapist agrees.
Yeah, I like it. The only thing is that there's probably so many people with a very similar idea. We'd have to figure out a way to...
Oh yeah, you can't miss your medications, especially if you need to take them.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. No. Yeah.
I'm there for. And
I do have to admit, I was on the wrong antidepressants once, and I accidentally stopped taking them for like a week because I was super stressed out, and like I started feeling better because I was on the wrong antidepressants.
That's the situation I've been in before. When I had my son and the doctor diagnosed me with migraines, which I didn't have. He put me on a medication that I have failed before, and it's in my medical record.
Oh damn, really?
And it was Topamax, and I deal with really bad anger and aggression. Like bad.
Yeah, I understand.
And so what Topamax can do is it can worsen that, like severely. Yeah. And I was getting to the point. So you're supposed to do a titration. You know what that is? Where you like slowly increase the medication over a period of weeks until you get to the maximum dosage. So that's what I did. And well, I got to the last week and I admittedly had started to become like homicidal. I was so pissed off with the doctors at the hospital and what they had done to me. I wanted to go in there and I wanted to hurt them. I could tell. I was like, something is wrong. There is no reason I should be this angry. I was throwing things around my house. I was yelling. It was just not good and not a safe environment.
No.
And so I looked it up And sure enough, Topamax is known to worsen aggression in people who already deal with it.
Yeah.
So I stopped taking that.
Well, that's not good.
And it made me really mad because I had already taken it before and I had failed the medication, which means I couldn't take it, and he still put me on it.
See, yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And I had to quit breastfeeding too because of the antidepressant that I was on, Queen. It was they were like, oh, it's a seizure risk. It was Wellbutrin. And when I actually talked to somebody else, like an actual lactation specialist, they're like, the chances of it actually causing side effects is pretty fucking slim, but it was pretty wise to make the decision to stop.
Yeah.
Because they're like, the dosages for you versus what actually transfers into your breast milk is completely, like, different. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't produce at all with my daughter. I have 2 kids. She's the oldest.
Excuse the sizzle.
She's cooking right now. I couldn't produce at all with my daughter, so I completely understand how you feel. Because that's like one of those things you're naturally supposed to be able to do, and it is very upsetting when you can't.
Experience. I mean, not to like rub in.
No, it's okay.
I never felt closer to my daughter when I was breastfeeding her, even though I was dealing with the depression and everything. Like, I actually felt like I was doing the right thing as a mom when I was able to sit there and feed her. So that heartbreak, it still makes me cry. Like, it still bothers me to this day that I had to give that up. So it's completely understandable.
Yeah, I just didn't. My body couldn't produce. So
yeah,
I just didn't. I wasn't able to breastfeed her, and she was losing weight very quickly. And so we just had to put her on formula just to make sure she was getting something. With my son, I probably could have breastfed him. However, with all of the complications that surrounded his delivery and my readmittance in the hospital and the medications they put me on, this was not, it wasn't possible. I couldn't sit up to hold him for months. For a good like 2 months.
Every time you talk about it, it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, on a primal level.
It just makes me angry, you know.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they did what they did, do what they should have.
I mean, and it's astounding. It really is.
I couldn't even pump. Like, my body didn't produce anything. If I tried to pump, I tried to pump once. Like, for a whole day, I pumped, and I got maybe 2 ounces, and that was it.
Goodness.
Yeah.
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 I made it back to the point where I was able to go to work, and I was lucky enough to get a job that was willing to actually let me take the time to breast pump, or just to pump, right? And but it got to the point that I was like, look, I need to eat. Like, caloric intake is important. I was like, I have to be able to eat. I have to be able to have snacks. Like, it's important for me to be able to continue this. And it just kept getting to the point where I would ask to say, hey, can I 2 minutes, let me have my snack. And then there was a point where I literally had to walk off the floor of a trampoline park, and because I was leaking breast milk through my pads, through my breast pads, and through my shirt, my bra and my shirt. And I was like, this is fucking embarrassing. Like, I asked you an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was pissed. And then, like, they tried to write me up for it, and I was like, no, absolutely not.
It's okay, Queen. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but had I kept trying to breastfeed her, she would have been very unhealthy and underweight. Because we went back for her 2-day appointment, and just in 2 days, she had lost 6 ounces because she wasn't eating. She couldn't eat because I couldn't produce, and, you know, I had to do what was best for her.
And in the end, it was probably the best for you too, because
Yeah.
that continued stress wouldn't have been good for you either. So.
Well, here's Strat's house. Strat here. If you don't know Strat's another person. He another streamer. He's actually on right now. His name on Twitch is Straticus Official.
I was like, can non-mods type in the shout out?
Well, not the shout out, but I can put his name in there. I can't shout someone out if they're not in the chat currently. Yeah. So, but there's Strat's name. He asked to be put in the game as like an Easter egg sim, and he wanted to be a wizard, so that's what I did here. This is his little house.
I like that.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun. I just did this all today. And I initially had a house on this lot that we had put like a rando sim into. But it's more fun to have friends who appear in the game as sims, you know, than it is just random sims. This is his house. He's a wizard.
I like that.
Got all his wizard stuff. His computer, because he plays games all day. When I tell you guys he streams and plays games all day, I mean his streams average like 10 to 12 hours.
Did you know that there's a
streams?
streamer pack for this game?
There is a streamer pack for this game. However, I'm not buying any more packs for this game on my Xbox. I am going to wait until I can actually get it on my PC and then get all the stuff on my, like all the packs and stuff on my PC. Also, my husband is going to be home this afternoon, so he may join the party as well and help stir some conversation or whatever else, you know, as we chat and talk.
I do know that Sims is free to play on Xbox via the Games Pass.
Yeah.
Ultimate is on EA Play if it's free for you there. I don't know if it's on in the PlayStation Pass. But yeah.
You are welcome to join the party. Since it's Mental Health Monday, you can play whatever game you want and just chat with us. Me and Vader right now. Well, I mean, you're not normally home in the afternoon, but yeah, here's Strat. Pretty much what Strat looks like too. Baker's downloading. Really? Alright, I'm gonna hit save. Yes, I named my save we, because I know what else to. Alright, and we're gonna go to manage worlds. And I'm gonna show you guys my family and our house. I put it right next to our apartment. I moved all the furniture in the living room today to make it easier for my kids to move around and for my husband to enjoy gaming in front of his TV, and apparently I didn't do a good enough job because he's moving the furniture again.
I did notice every picture that you did take, he's always like right up on that TV like he's blind.
Yes. Always right up on the TV like you're blind. So I had a house here. The old name was Gardner. I don't know quite how to change it, because it should have just automatically changed it to Strat, but it didn't. And I had a house here. That guy's homeless now, but it's fine. We're gonna move Kat and her boyfriend in right there. They're gonna be right next to Strat. I also had a disconnected duplex here, but I hadn't moved anyone into it, and I was like, well, I should open this lot up for anyone else who wants to be Easter egg sims, you know? I was thinking of doing another smaller apartment complex of people in the community here. Not a problem, Queen. Thank you for coming by. I will be on for a couple hours, so, you know.
Have fun with that, man.
Yeah, have fun cleaning. I did that earlier.
My
Our library. I also had a house here. These people are homeless again. It's fine, whatever. But so what I did was I saved the houses to my library, so all that time and effort put into them wasn't wasted. This is our house. Mine, moving the kids. Couldn't really get Grove's face right on his sim, and I was like, I don't want to work with this anymore. Mac and cheese
Yeah.
off the table. Look, you should see all the puffs that are on our coffee table right now. I leave it to the dogs. Our kids, I made them both toddlers. That's Ashton, the only one in the house that's blonde for whatever reason. She does own a shirt with an avocado on it, so
Appropriate.
our house.
I like the kitchen.
Do too. I made it much bigger than it needed to be.
Mermaid slime. Like the mermaid.
Glitter actually was in Discord and watched me work on this house a little bit, and it's right next door to the apartments, so right
My
next
daughter's
to everybody.
5, and there are toys everywhere.
Popcorn. Popcorn.
Asked.
Kids love popcorn, but it is like a nightmare.
Oh, yes. I am glad to be past the we have to have snacks in our hand at all points phase, but my niece, she's getting to that phase, and I'm like, no.
My house is just constantly littered with snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna go.
Oh man, it just turns into trash later on because the snacks get eaten, but then they just leave the trash place, even though they know where the trash can is. Oh.
All right, now we're gonna make.
Nice. Ooh. Yes, it is you, Glitter.
What do you want your name to be on here?
I just do Vader. Or K.
You can do
Whichever.
K and then last name Vader.
Yeah.
I think that's what I've done for a few of us. Okay. Special walk style.
There's a special walk style?
There's a few special walk styles. Glitter has this one,
Okay.
I think. No, Glitter has that one.
Oh, that's definitely not. That one's okay.
What kind of aspiration would you like to start with? You can always complete this and change it later. Or just change it later.
You can probably do the food.
You can be a mixologist or a chef. So Ray and Glitter are mixologists, and Oki is a chef.
I'll probably go with the chef, to be honest. I like cooking.
Your 3 traits. Go goofball. A foodie. This.
I don't know. Family oriented would be a good one, or
Well, you can't, because our house is at max capacity. You can't have kids and stuff, so
yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't
fair.
be.
That's what I was. Yeah.
You could do.
Childish is a good one. That's gonna be an interesting combo. Because I'm very childish some days.
Oh. You can play with children's toys.
Oh, nice.
I guess we'll have to put some building blocks in your apartment. Alright.
That's interesting.
Aaron.
No, but it has been read before.
Want it up or down? Almost black, right?
It's like a brunette. It's weird. Maybe not such a hype. Is there like a mid-rise ponytail somewhere?
This.
I'm gonna give it a second. Oh, I like that one. That one is a little bit better, yeah.
Okay.
Even though I just chopped off all my hair. Dude, 8 years of growth. It was just too much, man. Oh, excuse me.
This one.
I like that one right. That one works, yeah.
The grade.
Yeah. Sorry, it's like I gotta look and then like wait
You're fine.
a few seconds.
Do you have your ears?
I have pierced ears, but I don't wear earrings because I'm allergic to metal.
Oh. Well, it's Sims. It doesn't have to be.
Right. No hoopies work.
You wear makeup?
Yeah.
Ever?
Occasionally. I don't do crazy makeup. If I do makeup, it's more of like a natural thing. So,
Color of your eyes?
blue. Blue or green.
Still.
They change. Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I have blue eyes with the centralized heterochromia, so sometimes it's hard to really tell. So like that's why I either pick blue or green whenever I make characters. Maybe the lighter bluish color. That one works, I think.
this like greenish gray.
Yeah, I like that one. That one looks good.
What do you usually wear? I think I normally see you stream in like a tank top and shorts, right?
Yeah, but that's because that's like broke bitch attire.
Well, what would
kinda
you
like
like your
punky.
sim to?
I like punky stuff. So anything black.
I think that's most of the people in our household. 'Cause I made Strat sim and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Strat wear colors. Just black.
Any black or blue, or like that one with the jacket there, with the red shirt next to it, like that one. Yeah, stuff like that. I like that.
What about, do you wear jeans? Are you like skinny jeans only? Like most people in our
No.
age range? No?
No. Boot cut. Skinny jeans, no. I have biker like calves, so skinny jeans and I are not friends. So boot cuts, like sexy legs. Oh hell yeah! I used to wear bell bottoms as a kid. Had some pretty decent ones too. Yo, or we can just walk around in underwear too. That works.
Dark jeans. Do you normally wear like tennis shoes or?
Tennis
Black.
shoes, yep. Black, blue, gray, green, like army green colors. Don't groan at me and then not let me touch you.
This.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Now, if you were to dress formal,
Little black dress.
I feel like I'm recreating the same sim over and over again.
Let me see.
Why is everyone in our age range just black only? Only wears black.
It's just, I don't know, something's easier about black. Like, you can't. Because, like, okay, so if you get colors, certain colors don't match your skin tone, and then, like,
I'm really pale. I am really.
Yeah, I'm pretty pale, and I also have.
Oh, you
my
are.
face
That's
is
right. We gotta change.
almost always red. Or I get red easily. Like, I always have, like, a natural state of blush, so if I wear red, I look like a cherry. So, like, and there's plenty of people that, like, find out that certain colors just don't clash with your skin tone. Like, I can't wear yellow.
Do you have tattoos?
Yes. Sure. I didn't know that was an option.
Sleeve of tattoos, or you just want?
A sleeve works. Because I'm working towards a sleeve.
If you want tattoos, do sleeve.
No. Or does it have like one where you can have like one or two on the other side?
Or you can have a chick. Chip.
Interesting. No, that's interesting, but no. Not
Only
something
other
I would
one.
wear.
I mean, not the
Oh
only
yeah,
other one.
fuck
There's
yeah,
like
let's get a tramp stamp.
like
Fuck yeah,
half sleeves.
pinstripe.
You want the
The
tramp?
wings. Yes, I want a wing tattoo so bad for my back. Like, it's like my dream tattoo at this point.
Anything on your chest?
You've got something small.
Well, there's this one that's small on the chest, but it has a lot on your stomach.
Nah.
Okay.
No, thank you. Sorry.
Alright, there we go.
Woohoo.
Okay, I'm gonna just go with this for your formal. Good?
Yep. It works.
Okay, well, we're good. I was Peter's like as pale as I am. Hold on. Change your skin tone.
turn like a lobster and stuff.
Yeah, my face is usually really red. Right. When you work out, what do you
I usually wear like leggings and a tank top. Because thick, chafy thighs.
Yeah.
I want to get to the point where I can wear like the tube top thing like people do. Yeah, I like that. It works. Yeah. Oh, we were speaking of clothes. My sister and I were looking at like little girls' outfits online, and I was like, was going through all this stuff, and I was like, man, I really have no, like, fixed style of clothes. But I don't, like, if I had the money now to go buy the wardrobe I wanted, I wouldn't even know what to buy. And it made me cry.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I own like 10 pairs of the same exact leggings that I got on Amazon earlier this year, and then I got some cute t-shirts from Shein, and that's what I wear every day.
Mm-hmm.
What would you wear to sleep or around the house?
That works. I mean, something similar to that, or shorts. Something with shorts for sure, because it's too damn hot to be wearing pants. Yeah.
Bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
You wear glasses? Ever?
I should.
Okay. We'll come back to that. What do you want your party outfit to be?
Ooh, party outfit.
Not gonna lie, I've several times before dressed my sim as a hoe for her party outfit.
Yeah. I've done that. Let me see. I don't know if I can.
You know what I should have done? I should have left this streaming in the Discord. That way you wouldn't have that delay.
That yellow-ish shirt next to the red jacket. Underneath the blue, like, tube top thing going on there. I like the way that looks. Blue, black, or white. It's fine.
The theme of everybody in the house is black.
Right? Do it!
And you want skirt, shorts, pants?
Let's go with a skirt.
Beginning of skirts. Tell me when to scroll down. Or do you want a shorter skirt or a long skirt or a medium?
I kind of like, what is that, second row to the right? Right underneath that long pink one. You made a sim stream?
Hey, Dark Arms! Yes, we are adding Vader to our house, so once we're done making Vader, we can check on all of our sims. You want black again? You want all?
Yeah. Or black and blue works too. Not in real life. Like, okay. Hang on. Like, I don't know where my brain went with that conversation there. I apologize. That works. Probably.
I guess I probably shouldn't shove a giant chip in my mouth when I have to talk to you. What kind of shoes do you want?
It's okay. Sandals are usually good. I usually use like sandals or wedges. Oh yeah, that works too.
Black one?
Yep. Why are you angry, kid? I like tankinis. Or just, I don't even know if that's an option in this game.
Oh, it is.
Is it really?
Blue.
Blue, yeah. Blue, black. Army green.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, for your hot weather outfit, what your sim will wear when there's like we're hot outside or there's a heat flare or whatever, like shorts, tank top, and sandals or something.
Yep, that works. Why are you guys tense? Kid's in the bathroom and he's not going to the bathroom. What the fuck is the problem? Oh, the bathroom's broken. I loaded up my Sims. And everybody woke up tense and angry. I'm like, okay, we're about to walk away from this one. Yeah. I like that one. That one you put on the polka dots, yeah.
Like the polka dots or the cherries?
Polka dots. We're gonna just exit.
And cold.
I literally turned into a fucking marshmallow when it comes to cold weather. Because I'm a hot-blooded Texan. So, definitely something layered. I like the layered look. Probably that second one on the top. That one works, yeah.
One with all the fringe?
Oh, I didn't realize that was fringe. Yeah, no. The one before, the one underneath it that you had equipped first.
Okay. Jeans still.
Yeah. Those plaid ones would look cute and... yeah. Yeah, I definitely have a pair of boots for winter.
These. Still has a...
I don't mind the zippers.
Told you it was. I don't know why you're eating it. Like, that shit's disgusting. Throw it away and he's gonna eat it.
And it eats it. Let's throw this away.
You wear boots?
Yeah.
What kind of boots?
Let's see. Yeah. Anything usually like ankle high, nothing too crazy. It's pretty good. Kind of punky looking. If you see anything like that.
And there's these. Stomping.
Yeah, I like those. Kinda.
Kinda.
Oh, yeah. I like those ones, yes. Uh-huh. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, man. I want so bad to have a pair of boots like that. But, like, it's so hard to find something that doesn't, like, eat into your calf. And I'm not, like... I'm a heavier set girl. Like, I weigh 250 some odd pounds-ish, right? So I'm not skinny either. But I wear my weight weird. Like, I really do.
I have really big calves. I have never been able to wear boots that go above my...
Yeah, like... it's just been frustrating. And then I've always wanted to wear the really cool, like... the thigh-high socks. I found somebody on TikTok that makes thigh-highs for bigger ladies, and they use like an elastic band that's like different than the rest of what everybody uses. And I'm like, yes. And then I looked at the price of it and I was like, no. Hard no.
Yeah, they really take advantage of women who need larger sizes when it comes to clothing.
Especially, I mean, like, I don't have a problem paying for time, effort, and material, but it just feels like whenever you go online and you see that kind of stuff, it just feels like it's always exaggerated pricing because of the custom factor of it. And it's like, you know, I don't know how else to explain it. And it makes you want to cry because it's like, oh. And I mean, yeah, there's so much that I could do about the weight, but like it's not gonna change how my body wears the weight, you know.
Oh, no.
It's not gonna change any of that. And I'm walking in with a plate of food. How appropriate.
Oh, there goes Oki.
That's how... Yes. All right, buddy.
He's gonna go shower in the rain.
Oh. That's an interesting trait.
It's part of his erratic trait.
Oh.
He and Dark Arms both do it. I bet you Dark Arms is about to go outside. Oh, there's Oki bathing in the rain. Surprised Dark Arms isn't doing it.
He's into that TV show pretty good.
He's watching, yeah.
Just bathing in the rain. Dude, I haven't bathed in the rain since I was a child. I mean, we did it in bathing suits.
Dark Arms evolved beyond the need of showers. Actually, you have. I went and added those extra traits for us. Only ones that don't have the extra traits are Cynthia and Vader.
Oh, they have special traits that make you not lessen the need to shower.
Yeah, and eat and all of that stuff. So this is going to be your apartment. You want me to change anything about it?
Wait a second. Yeah, maybe you can change the wall color to like maybe a beige or gray with like an accent wall of blue.
You want me to take these plants off the walls, like off the window?
A few of them, yeah.
This was my apartment and I like plants, so that's why.
Yeah, I don't mind plants, but like I have a tendency to forget about my plants. So, yeah.
By the front door. Maybe these in the but
yeah.
Okay. So, you want like a patterned blue accent wall or
Flat blue if you can't find anything that you'd like to look at. Not only do I have to look at it, you have to look at it too. Ooh.
This is
Wait,
how I had it initially.
That blue ombre one was pretty good. That light blue ombre at one point. I saw that in there.
The light blue into the purple.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Do that as your accent wall.
Yeah.
Here.
I like that. Nice.
You want me to change your bedroom?
Yeah.
Game lagging. I am afraid. Don't crash.
Slow down. It's like, why are you changing it?
I've been playing. Alright, what would you like in your bedroom?
Probably do the gray ombre thing with a blue wall.
I can do this black into.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can change the furniture and stuff too if you want.
What kind of bedding is that bed come with? I'm not too big. I'm like a really. It's all really good. It's just colors.
Similar pattern.
Yeah.
But I can the more like toned down one like that.
There's a black and blue one up in the top corner there. What's that one look like?
It's got the orange.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
Okay. I mean, change the rug. There's this one that's kind of like.
Yeah. It definitely changes the rug.
Okay.
A gray works, yeah.
You mean to keep the plants and the other furniture?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works.
You don't have to take care of these plants, by the way. They don't die.
I know.
Alright, the bathroom is pretty colorful.
Yeah, it's a bathroom. I mean, I don't know why bathrooms need to be colorful, but I get that. I do like color in the bathroom. I don't know about orange, though.
There is a blue that's like that. Here, I'll pull it up. There's like a...
I know people like orange. I've got nothing against people liking orange, but I just don't know. Orange doesn't scream bathroom to me. Like, you know, it screams like...
Got the blue lower half and then like a gray upper half.
Yeah, that works.
Sure.
I don't know, if anything, I think orange screams kitchen. Like, if you're gonna put orange in your house, put it in your kitchen.
Makes sense. Everything else okay? The blues and greens?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else in the living area? So you do have this like a streaming station in the corner?
Yeah,
in your regular computer. I can change the couches and stuff too if you have those as like...
Oh, it works.
Okay.
I like it. Maybe... I don't even know what else to put in there. Books? Or maybe a little bit... Is there more books in there?
I can add books to these bookshelves.
Yeah, probably some more books. Because I always got a wall of books.
Under... Self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient, yeah.
No, we're self-sufficient, but I did money cheat when I moved a couple Sims out so that those Sims had money to buy the houses I had built. And then whatever was left over came here. But yeah, because I made everyone frugal, which lowered the bills,
yeah,
that helped.
Oh yeah. Dude, whenever I do find a house, I want to get a pretty self-sufficient home too. I think that's a thing. She's in love with this Shimmer and Shine show back there.
Okay, apparently that's all the books I'm...
That's fine. It's a little sim. It's a little weird as Sims, but it works. It works.
Okay. Gotta add like...
It's more light. Yes.
Table lamps first.
Oh, man. What is he playing with?
He's playing Grounded.
Oh. Are you guys still in game preview for that game?
Yeah.
Okay. I've had it downloaded for a while, but I don't think it's made it out of the game. They've announced that it's made it out of game preview, but I just didn't know if they released it yet.
No, I don't think they.
Man, today is just a day. Like, my brain just does not want to agree with me today. I've been so unmotivated lately, it's not fun. You know, one thing they should add to Sims is like sunroofs.
You can do that.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I gotta finish Cat's house.
Nice.
He's gonna have cool fucking stairs. Get out of my face. There we go. But some more lamp. We're not done yet. Corgi's house is gonna consume all of the electricity.
God damn.
Cute.
Oh yeah, those are cute. I like my child's Song of the People. Oh, you should put one of those in the middle of the table too. That would be good.
Oh, middle.
Why? Why?
I can put one in my middle next to the fruit bowl. At least it'll be add symmetrical.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that's always kind of like, why only go full center?
I have not. Corgi gave me no direction with their apartment other than just to add lamps. Make it different from everyone else. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw a bunch of color in here and a zebra rug. And what else? What else can we do to these? Wall of light. So much light.
Those are interesting.
Good. Hey, let me save real quick. I'm out of water. I forgot to.
Oh, you forgot to load up your water?
Yeah, I did. Alright, let me do a quick save here. Thank you for
Nice. No, I found somebody else who has like 2 or 3 different fart sounds, and it's absolutely great.
I like this fucking fart echo that Strat has. Someone used it on him the other day and it scared him.
Oh, that's great.
I'm like, what? Right, I gotta make sure that the door is. Oh, I missed a wall.
That's a random ass wall too.
How did I miss that?
Just sitting in there.
Okay.
It's like, surprise.
We're done. Live mode. Hello, Strat. We already did a tour of your sim house. Sorry, we're gonna have to go back to the beginning of the VOD. You are a Wizard, though. However, I did not name you Harry Pothead. Oh, this is Oki's apartment. I don't know if you've seen it. Got a Pokemon on the wall in his bedroom.
Ooh.
Then he's got bunnies on the other one.
Nice. Such a interesting.
When I was doing this in Discord with him, he said make it weird.
Okay.
He did.
It works.
Alright, so we gotta focus on you and Cynthia, your needs, because you two are the only ones who don't have the... I'm gonna go eat the stuff that you grilled that's been sitting in the rain.
That's so... Alright, that's so weird. Hopefully these are the right floors.
I haven't done her apartment over yet, though.
She's next. Wasn't she supposed to be off today? Or
She's probably asleep,
Ah,
if I had to guess.
I could be asleep right now. I don't blame her.
Well, she works nights
Yeah.
from like 5 or 6 p.m. until something in the morning. Hello, Oki.
We're gonna go for a jog on the rain with our food.
Vader, do you want to hook up with anyone in the house? There is Glitter, there is Ray, and there is Oki. You guys can figure that out if you... Dark Arms and Gorgie are together, so neither of them are options.
Can't be Polly? What, rude? No,
Your Sims will get angry with each other because they'll think there's cheating happening.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get there at some point. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we already had that conversation. Oh, and how did that conversation go?
He is plotting to talk you into dating his... You know, Cynthia, or Kat's old apartment is pretty much also Cynthia's aesthetic, so I might not change anything. Instead of pink, she likes purple, but, you know.
Is it in the DLC pack? What the? Oh, yeah, didn't I do that?
It is, yes. And I don't have... So you have to, like, you have to have that, otherwise the Sims will be like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I just didn't realize it was in a...
Kat knows everything there is to know about Sims packs because she owns every fucking one of them. This game, if you buy all of the packs like that, it would cost you roughly like $600.
It's ridiculous. It's like I'm looking at this cottage living one right here, and I'm like, why would I pay the price of a whole brand new ass game as an add-on? Like, that's my problem with, like, it's not that, like, I don't have a problem with the add-ons and stuff. It's just...
Wait. What? How was Hulu able to get on Oki's computer? No.
Uh-oh.
Have them locked so that only that Sim is allowed to use their computer. Is the ghost setting off toys again? Oh, because the vibrating ball thing that rolls around.
Or hoarding.
Are you done turning on all the toys?
Never.
Is it safe to say that Vader likes video gaming? I don't think so.
Yes.
I have over 500 games in my Steam library.
Let me see what my...
Jesus, Oki. That is a lot of money invested. That's why I like Game Pass though, because there's like over 400 games available to play just on PC with Game Pass,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to buy them individually, you know. So
I currently own 127 on my Xbox library.
that's about how
Not
much Grove and I own.
not including all the disc games that I lost. This is probably somewhere around like 200 or 300 games at some point. Because I've moved and the game discs will disappear, so I can't play the game ever again.
Yeah. We stopped buying the discs and started doing just the digital stuff because we game share.
Yeah. I had to go digital because I was gifted my Series S, which was a crazy ass story in itself. But yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No spawn was different. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to whenever I finally can afford a computer is Steam. Because there are so many games that I want to play, and I'm just like, yes. I'm so ready to get out of this broke bitch phase of my life.
Me too.
Like,
Couldn't imagine owning that many games and the time to play all of them.
wow. 30
Cynthia
games.
needs to sleep at night, drinking coffee.
Oh shit, I made a whole new cup of coffee. Where is it? I made a whole new cup of coffee at lunchtime because I was like, man, I'm tired. I need some more coffee.
I feel better now that that energy drink has finally started to kick in and I've got tea.
Alright.
Yeah, if we had the finances to spend on games like that, we'd probably have just that many.
Mm-hmm.
And probably about just that many would have gone unplayed as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did anybody have anything they want to share? It is Mental Health Monday. Questions, topics you want to bring up? In all seriousness, okay? We can joke the other 4 days of the week.
Yeah. I kind of wanna... I don't understand where I'm at mentally. And I had to take a break today because I just couldn't get motivated to stream. And anytime I try to talk about anything, I just want to cry. Like, I don't want to do anything right now. And it sucks being so unmotivated. Because it just feeds into that I'm a failure thing that I'm dealing with lately. Because I can't even get up and finish cleaning the living room or make food, and I can't even get motivated to feed my kid. And it just sucks.
I think worse me when I feel like that is not knowing why. And not knowing what makes
I kind of know why. I'm still dealing with the grief and the depression from breaking up with my husband, and just dealing with the fears and the fact that he's just like, it just seems like he's moved on with his life, and that I was so easy to let go because I'm no longer his priority anymore. Like, I'm not even on his list of priorities, it feels like. So it's stemming from that grief, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which is just feeding into those internalized thoughts of, being a failure and being selfish and lazy and doing things half-assed. So it's just its own little vicious cycle.
Sounds like it's giving you a sense of validation, way of it validating your negative thoughts and raising even more that.
Yeah.
But of course, I haven't been in this situation. Been the child of this situation.
Yeah.
So
Which, I'm probably was just as confusing as the situation that I'm in.
In my case, it happened when I was very young.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember any of this happening between my parents, but I did grow up with hearing one parent say something about the other.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's not going to happen.
I've been doing my best to not, like, I've done a little bit of bitching.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't bitch to her. When I was hanging out with my friends the other day, they were doing a puzzle, they were talking, and I was just like, and the topic of him came up on whether or not I had heard from him. And of course they'll let me bitch a little bit about it because it's a pretty shitty situation all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time I'm like, well, to be honest, I understand a lot of where his mentality is, and whenever we do talk, I try not to get overly emotional and attack and do all that stuff.
Difficult not to, though. Understandably.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You sounds like you need to allow yourself time and place to do that.
I have yelled at him. We closed the door and like I let it all out, and I was like, I've yelled at him. I've told him how much it hurts, how much I'm disappointed, and how unappreciative I feel, and how trashy it's, like I've let it all out. But it's just, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's just, I don't know, it's like I can't process it for whatever reason is like the best way to explain it. Even though I've written it out, I've talked about it, and it just keeps coming back to, probably, in all honesty, probably keeps coming back to all the trauma and from the issues with my parents and all those underlying trauma issues.
Oh yeah, more than likely. Something that I had kind of touched on with my therapist was that I have gotten better as I've gotten older with enduring and coping with now, but everything of the past still very much can upset me. And it's because everything that you've already experienced previously any disturbing events from your past, growing up or whatever, are stored in a different part of your brain than what you're experiencing now. And so you kind of use those mechanisms that you created to cope with the situation when you were younger to more effectively get through whatever it is you're dealing with now, even if you don't.
Oh yeah.
It's a subconscious thing that everyone does.
Yeah.
But the difficult part is getting over what or coming to terms with and being able to find closure on what ever events took place in your past, because you literally have to baby step your way through it and move it from one part of your brain to the other and recompartmentalize it so that you can be like, okay, this happened. This is what occurred from that. This is what stemmed from that. But I'm okay now, And a lot of us go through that, so it's understandable to feel the way that you do right now,
Yeah.
Because you probably do have some type of...
It kind of, it kind of feels like everything that I had started working on and everything that I have made progress around, it's kind of just like exploded up in my face because it's like all re-agitated, if that makes any sense,
Something that Kat and I both kind of talked about that we've noticed happens in our lives is it feels like when everything's going good for a while, the anxiety gets worse because right around the corner there's going to be something bad, because it feels like it always happens that way.
Oh, yeah.
And she said that when she was talking about one of her trips to therapy, and I was like, that's exactly right. So when everything's going good for a while, I've noticed my anxiety starts to get worse because I am waiting and expecting for something to fall apart,
Oh yeah, I am all too familiar with that feeling.
The fucking, exactly. Okay, seriously.
Yeah. Yes. That is an appropriate term. I like that.
Yeah.
It's just because the craziest thing is that he and I, we were talking, we were making progress, we were connecting, and then all of a sudden this happens. I noticed a change in his behavior, and I knew he was struggling with his depression, and I was trying to help him, but it just blew up. And I was like, wow, well, I fucking saw this coming, but it was still I thought we were better than that. It's so crazy. And I was getting better. I've been getting back to feeling like myself again. I know I'm not gonna be 100% for a while, but I was starting to get to the point where I could get through the day without crying and without feeling like my whole world was falling apart over and over and over again, and now it's as of Friday, I've started getting to this point where I'm tired, I'm unmotivated, my ability to care is falling down the drain again, and it's why? What is happening? What is changing? And I can't... I don't know, it's so confusing. So confusing.
Supposed to be an easy situation to get through.
No. And
because ideally it's not something to be going through.
No, absolutely not. And it sucks because I completely understand needing to step away from something and finding yourself again and being happy with yourself again because of the depression and trying to figure stuff out like that,
Yeah, ultimately,
and
there's not anything that he can do for you as far as being a good husband and father until he has everything in order for himself.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
like I logically 100% support it, understand it, and like will be there for him for that. Because because I love him and I want him to be happy and to be healthy again. But emotionally, my mind is like, he doesn't care. He doesn't love you. You know, you failed. You did something wrong. And the balance between figuring it out mentally and emotionally, logically and emotionally, is just, it's a right bitch.
Because when you're emotional like that, you're not thinking logically.
Yeah.
I do that all the time when I get angry. Just get overly aggressive for what seems like no reason, and then there really isn't.
Have you talked to any of your doctors or therapists about intermittent explosive disorder?
I think I might have a chemical imbalance or a hormonal imbalance of some sort.
I'm the very same way. I have what's called the intermittent explosive disorder. The best way to categorize it is that when you get like confused or angry or anything like that, it's like you blow up and have like a temper tantrum almost. Like you're that angry. There's no like control over about how angry you get sometimes. Even though you know logically that it's not worth having a temper tantrum over. You know?
No, and like I get like that. Like I get pissed off. I have number one, I don't know why I'm mad. Number two, I get even more upset because now I don't know why I'm upset. And then number three, I'm like, well, you know, then I just start to blow up and I'm thinking to myself, now there's no reason to be this upset. What started this in the first place? And so there was one weekend, I just had a bad weekend. And so I followed up with my therapist on Monday. I told her what happened. Like Sunday night, I sent her a message. So we get into the session and she asks me, okay, well, it sounds like you were just overwhelmed. Can you tell me what was going on in the day or days prior to you being upset? What happened? And so she made me literally like mentally retrace my steps and be like, well, you know, we were dealing with this and something else happened and then whatever, you know, and it just, she was like, I think you subconsciously let it just pile up and didn't give yourself time to just decompress from whatever was happening. And so when these little things started to happen that seemed to just make things worse, it all blew up.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, like anger is a very big anxiety response as well. Like I struggle with that. Like for instance, we were at the library Saturday because we were printing out documents for my EET, and I forgot the password to the site I was using, so I changed the website on my phone, changed the stuff on my phone because it was just going to be easier to access all my email and stuff on my phone versus try to use it on a public computer. And he watched me change the password and it accepted it and everything. And when I tried to log in on the desktop, it didn't work, and it just like immediately sent me into like,
that happens to me all the time with those
super angry
same
mode.
situations. It's so pissed off. So like he's trying to get me to play Far Cry 5. It's free on Game Pass. But for whatever reason, he signed in with his Ubisoft account. It connected itself to my Xbox account. And even though he's playing through his Xbox account. So now when I
that's
try to
weird.
log in to play, it won't let me.
Huh.
And I'm like, it's as simple as sending an email to fix it, but I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it's like, and it's so aggravating. It's like, why is it this aggravating? Like, why is it this pissy making? You know? It's like, I just, you know, and it's like so unexplainable.
It shouldn't.
Even though,
It shouldn't be. Logically,
yeah,
realistically, it should not be
exactly.
that frustrating, but it is for us.
Yeah.
And this is just like the reality of whatever it is that I'm dealing with, or you know, what you've
Yeah.
been diagnosed with, because I don't know for sure what my problem is yet medically, if there's anything that I need to have looked.
Have you sat down with an actual psychologist as well as your therapist? Because the psychologist they'll work with the therapist most of the time to actually sit down and get a diagnosis. Like a more the psychologist actually deals with more of like the medicine side of psychiatric medications. Because I had a psychologist, and she wanted me to get a therapist because the therapist will help me figure out how to like work with all the extra stuff, as well as figure out ways to work with like the different diagnoses. The psychologist was specialized in like getting diagnoses,
Yeah.
and getting you the correct medication for those diagnoses. So we talked a lot of times when I sat down with psychologists. We actually talked about symptomologies, like symptoms we were like actually having, to get to the diagnoses. So like when we were talking specifically, like the one day I talked to her about the anger, because I talked to her, I was like, hey, I don't exactly understand. I was like, is this like an anxiety response? And I told her, and I specifically used the word, it felt like I was having a temper tantrum, right? And that's when she came to me about the intermittent explosive disorder, because she's like, this is how this is defined as. And most of the time they'll work with your therapist for like balancing of medications and things like that as well, because while a therapist does have like the stuff in the medical part of psychiatric medicine, they don't quite work with medication.
Yeah.
So.
And I hadn't really approached my therapist on medication because I've told you a little bit about my mom with the stuff that she went through, prescriptions and everything.
It's very difficult to want to go there. Yes.
Yeah. I do my best to avoid prescription anything, really.
I wanted to stay away from prescriptions because I grew up with my mom constantly changing prescriptions because she's got psychiatric problems as well. It runs big in her family, which is fine, you know, not her fault. But I grew up with her constantly changing meds, constantly having to deal with the ups and downs of it. Like, I watched the worst of it all the time. And usually I caught the brunt of it whenever she was having her bad days and, you know, just emotionally unstable. I caught the brunt of all of it. So whenever I finally did break down, I told my doctor, I was like, look, I really don't want to be on medication because I don't, like, I watched it growing up. I know what the problems are, and I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, a good psychologist or psychiatric doctor will be like, look, they will work with those fears, and because addictions are genetic based, and they should like make allowances and like certain moves for that, you know. So I'm not saying that you have to, but like being open to the idea was something that I had to struggle with as well. So like it took me months to be okay with just being on Xanax. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. Like, it's not, I didn't want to have to take the pills, but it was just like, it was ridiculous. Like, even to this day, like, I haven't been on meds for 2 years, and as much as I don't want to go back to being on medicine, I know it helped me. So that struggle and conflict is there as well. So
I guess with my most experience with medications being stuff I was prescribed from the neurologist for migraines, which I don't
Is it the
really
gabapentin?
have. Well, no, it's tried to put me on. Well, they had me on labetalol for blood pressure, which I don't really have high blood pressure. I did for a period. Sign. Hold on, sell this bed. And
Oh, okay. She not.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've noticed that too on mine. Like, in my Sims 4, it's the same house they grew up in, but their parents died. And it still belongs to the parent that died. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, they had me on labetalol for blood pressure. Then put me on some vitamins, like supplements, which I was okay with. Like just magnesium or B2 riboflavin, and then trying to give me Aimovig injections once a month as well. And our insurance wouldn't cover that, and so to pay for the injection out of pocket every month was going to cost over $700.
Oh Lord.
And it made me feel worse. I took the first injection, and for the next 3 days my aggression was through the roof. I was so depressed. I had become homicidal again. And that's when I was like, in my head, I was like, that if I actually needed this, it wouldn't be making me feel this way.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm like, I don't need this. Whatever he's put me on, I don't need any of this. And so I opted to take myself off of everything and start over, because ultimately all the stuff I was dealing with were side effects and symptoms of what they had put me through at the hospital. None of it was my fault. None of it was health related directly to my... None of it was related directly to my health, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, just talking about it makes me so mad.
Yeah, I could definitely tell you were getting more agitated.
Yeah, and because they kept blaming my health, and they kept telling me it was my fault. You didn't take care of yourself during your pregnancy. You didn't watch your blood pressure. You didn't keep your weight under control. I'm like, no, I did all of those things. I came in for weekly appointments. You checked my blood pressure. It was fine every time I was here. My head was fine every time I was here. I wasn't aggressive when I was here. You didn't tell me I was overweight every time I came in here. I was fine. And then you guys hurt me and almost killed me and my son. And then you blamed it on me. Like it was my fault.
No, I mean, no. I mean, that's 100%. Like, I would be, like, anybody who had to deal with that kind of trauma and gaslighting on top of it would be in any kind of situation, like that level of like fucked up, you know. And oh man, like it makes me want to fucking just scream at somebody for you, you know.
If you're talking about the Aimovig, okay, it might have been. Regardless, TRICARE was only going to cover it for 6 months. And the way that it made me feel, I didn't want to go through the 6 months and then deal with the withdrawal.
Yeah.
Because I've also been through that before. I was put on Contrave, which is Wellbutrin and something else. It was for depression and weight loss, but because it was paired with a weight loss medication, my insurance at the time wouldn't cover that either, when that was $197 out of pocket every month.
What?
And
this is a weight loss? Wow, what the fuck?
And so I took it for a month because my GP at the time gave me a month's supply. And I had to stop taking it because I couldn't afford it, right? That week after I stopped taking it, I went through such a horrible withdrawal. It was 10 times worse than before I started taking it.
Dude, when I first came off of the Wellbutrin and the Zoloft and the Xanax, it was fucking awful. It's like, oh. And then I just, no. No, the reason why I was asking if it was gabapentin, because now there's a fucking lawsuit that the company of gabapentin just pled guilty to, and because doctors have been prescribing it for stuff that it's not rated for, like headaches and pain. Gabapentin has been prescribed for pain and headaches for years.
They prescribed that to me after I had this cyst removed from my hand in April.
And gabapentin is not, it's not listed for pain at all. And it fucked my mom up too. Like, there was memory issues, muscular issues, like, and it's fucking ridiculous. So this is like, well, get in on that fucking lawsuit that they just fucking pled guilty to.
So I took gabapentin for about 2 weeks after my surgery because they had prescribed it to me for nerve pain.
Yeah, no. ADD, yeah, they're uppers.
And I think I might also have a form of ADD as well on top of this. So.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm not big for like. I don't think self-diagnosing is a good thing, nor I think it's a bad thing. It's one of those things.
It's just from behaviors of my own that I've noticed. And,
oh yeah, exactly.
You know.
But I always feel like researching stuff and asking questions about stuff like that when it comes to your behaviors is one of those weird topics. Like, because it's always good to try and ask and understand about what's going on in your life and what's happening to you. But like, I've seen the damage of what self-diagnosing can do.
Oh no, 100%. My mom is a hypochondriac and she self-diagnoses all the time.
Yeah.
Well, WebMD and Google said. I'm like, no, you can go ahead and read about it, but you need to talk to the doctor.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm always for like people looking for answers and asking the questions when it comes to their health. But it's like when I talk about, like, I'm pretty sure there might be something else going on with me other than just the depression, the anxiety, and the intermittent explosive disorder. Because I think I'm pretty sure ADHD is a thing, because I show a lot of the symptoms, and it's something that I've always sworn that, you know, like, even as a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I probably have ADHD. Like, Just one of those things. And then somebody posited the question, well, could you be autistic, right? And I was like, what? And of course I went into like a fucking spiral about autism, right? And how it, all this stuff. And I'm like, and I even took like the tests, right? Like to see. And like whenever I took the tests to like, because the like the diagnostic tests or whatever that they use to help you, and I was just like, okay, I don't know if autism's the right thing to like put. I was like, but there's definitely something here.
There's
there's
such
something
a
more.
wide spectrum.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Like, there's definitely some sort of like neurodivergency going on here. And my sister, my little sister, her therapist suggested that she was autistic, and she latched onto it. She latched onto it, and her behaviors spiked. Like her,
Yeah, because then you cause like an internal, like a placebo.
Yeah. And I was like, and she brought it up to me the other day, and she's like, I don't know if you know, but my therapist thinks I'm autistic. And I was like, honestly, I looked at her and I said, it's a possibility. I was like, I will never knock a possibility until it's, put out there, proven or disproven, right? I was like, but my experience, because I'm 6 years older than her, my experience in your childhood, watching you grow up all the way up until I was 21 years old or 20 years old, I don't think you're autistic.
And even if that is the case, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong
You're
with
still
being
you.
autistic.
Like, who you are,
And I was like, there may be some other behavioral disorders that you might want to be aware of. I mean, because I've got several behavioral disorders that would explain a lot of things. And I was like, I mean, we are related. Like, and I have considered autism, so I'm not saying don't consider it, but I'm saying there could be other answers. And I was like, and with my nephew being the way he is, and my daughter being the way she is, and like I've seen a wide range of kids, because I've always been really hands-on with kids. I was like, in my experience, in my opinion, in raising you, because I pretty much helped raise her with me and my other sister, I don't think if you're on the spectrum, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think you're as autistic as you're thinking you are.
No, more than likely is not the case.
Yeah. And like, I don't want to ever like tell people that what they think is wrong with them isn't a problem, because those kinds of things are valid.
Absolutely.
Those kinds of fears and concerns are valid, but it's like,
if you feel you need something addressed, then just go about it in the best way possible so that you get the answers that you need, rather than looking for a diagnosis and then trying to find someone going to give you that diagnosis just to shut you up, because that's not healthy.
No, it won't help anybody. No, like, and so like, when somebody tells me something and they think something's wrong, I'm like, and like, it could be any like health concern. It doesn't have to be just mental health. Like, they think that, let's just say, like for instance, I think my nephew has clubbed feet just because of the way his feet set, right? And I'm like, I could be wrong. Maybe it could just be he's a toddler, right? Like, it could just be whatever.
Yeah.
And when I look at his feet, I try to be like, look, I try not to be like, look, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm always like, okay, this could be a problem. You know, I don't know if that makes any, like, if that's
Just something
relative.
you need to be aware of.
Yeah.
In the case that it is. Like Ashton was, when she was little, she would walk around holding on to stuff, but she would walk on her tippy toes, right?
Yeah.
And we thought it was the cutest thing. Oh, she's like a little dancer, tippy toes. And in reality, it was a problem because it meant that her Achilles tendons were too tight. And she ended up having to go to physical therapy and wear ankle braces for a period of time until she could learn, she learned to walk on her own. And, you know, now there's, like, she's fine now, but there's still that hesitancy with steps, right? Like taking a step down or walking up a step, you know, things like that. Where even if it's just a couple inches, she still feels like she needs to hold our hand or hold on to something.
Yeah. And that's like, well, that's one of the reasons why, like, whenever I try to talk to my nephew's parents about certain behaviors, it just pisses me off when they just blow me off. You know, it's like, because like, while I don't haven't had these issues with my daughter specifically, I've known people, like you, for instance, with the heel thing. I had a friend, my husband had a friend where both of her daughters did that. And they tried the braces and stuff, and the braces never worked because they were too late. You know, the braces, it was too late. And so when I tell them, like, hey, look, you need to look at this, and then they blow me off, and I'm like, look, you remember this person, right? Yeah. You remember how her kids were up until recently, and they had to have major surgery on their feet? It's like, yeah, that's why you need to try and, like, just be aware of this. You know, because I don't want something to be wrong with your son. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say, that there's something wrong with your son, but I just want you to be aware that this could be a problem.
Yeah.
And it's like,
so Grove now, even as an adult, still kind of walks like on his toes and the balls of his feet. So, hey, Cat. Like he feels like he probably had that issue as a child, and his parents just didn't notice or think to, you know,
it's all good,
have him looked at. So now he deals with like different pain, and he has to he needs like inserts and stuff like that. You're good, Cat.
I mean,
no, that is Cynthia's sim, and Cynthia has huge boobs like this IRL too. That's my sim.
The one running next to her.
Yeah.
I know, right? Some honkers right there. Oh, that's just like
emotional damage.
Yes, Mental Health Mondays talk about our emotional damage.
Yes.
Kat, I'll probably be on for another 10 or 15 minutes if you want to join the party. If there's anything that you share with us or whatever. Oki got judgy last night in your stream.
No. I missed your stream last night. Jesus. Oh.
I was gonna send her to the spa, but apparently I don't have a spa put down anywhere, so...
Alright, apparently my internet just crapped out on me. Can't see anything now.
Psychopath. Okay. What happened? I was in and out. I was really exhausted last night. Stretch, excuse me.
When I spent the night watching, well, I just doom scrolled on TikTok all day yesterday. Like, even though I was trying to get I kept trying to pick up cleaning. I just kept doom scrolling.
Oh. Come to tell us the
Because
story.
I suck at gaming. Oh no, he would. I appreciated him for not like backseat driving or whatever.
Yeah, backseat gaming.
but when I was struggling, he was like, "Hey, um, there is a guy who's a clean freak who would happen to have the he was low key about it, and I thanked him. And I was
Yeah.
like, don't judge me. And he's like, oh, I'm judging hard.
You just said it in the chat too.
Dude, I've done that so many times where I'll watch somebody play a game and it'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's right there in your face, bro.
I'm not that smart.
Oh, look, it's not, I'm like, I haven't, well, there's plenty of, and I've done shit like that too. Like, I'll literally be like, if you'll see something, like, right in front of my face and I miss it, let me know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Oh, it's because my fan. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. I was like, what happened? Your mic didn't sound like this last time I was in a party. Is the bugs while you were climbing the buildings for the transmission tower? Yeah, I told you Oki had played that game.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yes.
I just hear it a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's the window unit running. I have no control over that.
Yeah.
I'm not burning up for y'all's sake. Sorry.
No, it's
No,
fine.
you're fine.
But Oki, you would That is true. That is so true. Oki would laugh at me this morning though. I couldn't figure out the clue Elliot gave me for the safe code. And like, the heck is defer or whatever the word was. And so I googled it, and then I felt so stupid that the sign was in the middle of the bar. Like, I saw that sign. Yes, I was dying. He was judging. It was hilarious. No, baby.
Why is everyone able to get on each other's computers? What the fuck?
Do you have it set to household or person?
Person. It's like the first thing I did was I went and locked all the computers in the bedroom doors. What the fuck? Alright, you guys are just gonna clean, you're gonna mop the floor without actually repairing the toilet, so it's just... Anyway.
I don't understand what his thought process here about VPNs and bot lobbies. Okay. Whatever. Alright, like... So, was it you that introduced me to Johnny Scribbles? Who was it that introduced me? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with the computers in the game, but... Everyone trying to... Why are there so many puddles to mop up? What else is broken?
Uh-oh. Right.
Sorry, I have a hangry,
It's okay.
3-year-old.
What? Everything is breaking.
Oh, damn.
All at one time.
You need to have them start working on their repair skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to give mine good repair skills, that's fine too.
Well, I don't allow them access to each other's bedrooms and bathrooms. So toilets, sinks, showers, all that stuff. They'd have to repair themselves.
Vader and Cinema got excited about moving to the house and
Yeah, I'm like, every sim is going somewhere to mop up a puddle.
Ugh, sorry, someone asked for a snack. Whew.
Them is frozen at the sink.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move just see if that fixes it. I think I may have just done too much in the game today, and it's like, you should take a break.
Right.
Gosh.
Turn that off. There we go. Could do that house you were talking about, how you were a while back, about the people that you don't like, with the people that crossed you.
Yeah, I built a house. I just never put anyone in it. Done it yet. It's probably not something I'll do on stream just because I don't want us to get in trouble.
Dude, they have death botlets on stream and TikTok all the time, so I wouldn't. I mean, as long as they wouldn't, I guess, as long as you don't use a name that someone would directly associate with themselves,
Yeah.
they couldn't really prove it. You know. So. Oh, I mean, because there's a lot of stuff you can, like, get away with when you're online. I mean, it's because you have to, like, it's just as long as they don't, like, directly infer that it's them.
Yeah, I can work on it at some point.
Yeah, I was just curious. That's okay.
How
Monday.
dare you?
Yeah.
Why is there nobody? Oh, there is somebody up here. Okay. It's interesting. Mondays are weird. They're either really good or fucking horrible. Or, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Mondays, man.
Alright, I'm gonna mute and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I actually need to go to the store. We're about out of milk and other stuff, and I have to go get all of it while I be home with the kids. That way I can just run out, get it, and come back. And I need to wake up enough so that I can go do that and get home in time for dinner with the family and whatnot. So we're going to raid out. Of course, Vader, you're welcome. Almost I'm trying to close Xbox app. Xbox off.
Wait.
Get a break. Alright, so we're going to... let's see. We're gonna go raid Strat. Show him some love today. He seems to be doing a lot better than he was these last couple weeks. Which is good. I didn't realize like how dark my under eyes were today, guys. I'm like making myself look extra tired with leftover makeup on, huh? Had a hard time cleaning it off my face. It doesn't seem to ever want to come off completely. But anyway, yes, we're gonna go raid Strat. Him added in today. I don't know why it doesn't bring his name up. Alright, he is also playing Resident Evil 4, like the original one, not the remake. I think he plans on trying to finish that today, and then he's gonna go do some PvP and WoW later on today. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us for Mental Health Monday. We're gonna keep doing this every Monday. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and a good rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow at the same time. Bye, everyone.